What if I told you that the quality of your life depends on a single, invisible force? Not luck, not circumstances, but your thoughts. Over a century ago, James Allen wrote a tiny book with a timeless truth, As a Man Thinketh. Despite its size, this book has inspired millions. From entrepreneurs to leaders to ordinary people searching for direction. In this video we'll break down the entire book, showing you not just the philosophy, but real-life examples of how these principles shape lives every single day. Lesson number 1. The power of thought. Allen begins with a bold claim. A man is literally what he thinks. His character being the complete sum of all his thoughts. That means our thoughts don't just pass through us, they define who we become. Think about Oprah Winfrey. She grew up in poverty and abuse. Many would have expected her to be crushed by her circumstances. But her mindset, her belief in education, growth, and possibility, transformed her into one of the most influential women in the world. On the other hand, someone who constantly repeats, "I'll never succeed," eventually stops trying, fulfilling their own prophecy. Our thoughts are the architects of our future. Lesson number 2. Thought and character. Allen compares the mind to a garden. If you plant roses, you'll never grow weeds. But if you neglect it, weeds take over. Take Nelson Mandela. He spent 27 years in prison. Many people in his place would have let anger and bitterness dominate their thoughts. But Mandela chose forgiveness and unity. That inner discipline shaped him into a leader who ended apartheid in South Africa. Now imagine the opposite. Someone who nurses bitterness after a breakup or betrayal. Over time, those weeds of resentment choke their happiness, shaping them into someone distrustful and hardened. We become what we cultivate in our minds. Lesson number 3. Thought and circumstances. People often say, "If only my circumstances were different, I'd succeed." But Allen flips the idea. Circumstances don't create us, they reveal us. Take J.K. Rowling. She was a single mother on welfare when she began writing Harry Potter. Despite financial struggles, she nurtured her creativity. That inner vision eventually changed her outer world, turning her into one of the most successful authors in history. Or consider two people who lose their jobs. One views it as a chance to grow, learn new skills, and maybe even start a business. The other falls into despair, blaming the world and giving up. Same situation, different results, because of different thoughts. Our outer world mirrors our inner world. Lesson number 4. Thought and health. Allen also shows how thoughts influence our health. A mind filled with worry and resentment drains the body, while peace and positivity bring vitality. Doctors today confirm this. Chronic stress weakens the immune system, making us more vulnerable to illness. For example, a CEO constantly stressed about deadlines might develop high blood pressure or heart problems. On the other hand, many cancer survivors say that maintaining hope and calmness gave them the strength to keep fighting. Positive thoughts don't magically cure disease, but they can strengthen the body and spirit. The mind and body are deeply connected. Lesson number 5. Thought and purpose. Another key lesson. Without purpose, thoughts scatter. With purpose, they align into achievement. Think about Elon Musk. Tesla nearly went bankrupt. SpaceX rockets exploded one after another. Yet his clear purpose, pushing humanity towards sustainable energy and space exploration, kept him moving. That vision aligned his thoughts, actions, and ultimately his success. Even in everyday life, the same is true. A student who says, "I want to become a doctor," aligns their thinking towards studying, volunteering, and persevering. Someone without a purpose drifts their thoughts consumed by small worries, never building toward something bigger. Lesson number 6. The dreamers. Allen writes, "The dreamers are the saviors of the world. Everything great began as a dream in someone's mind. Martin Luther King Jr. dared to imagine a world where people were judged not by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. His vision seemed impossible, but it reshaped laws and inspired millions. Or take Thomas Edison. He failed thousands of times before inventing the light bulb. His dream to light the world kept him trying until he succeeded. Your dreams may not change the entire world, but they can transform your world. Every innovation, movement, or piece of art started as a fragile thought protected and nurtured by its dreamer. Lesson number 7. Serenity. Finally, Alan teaches that true strength lies in serenity. Calmness is mastery. Mahatma Gandhi faced imprisonment and violence, yet he never abandoned his calm commitment to nonviolence. That serenity gave him clarity, and it inspired millions to follow him. On a smaller scale, imagine a family crisis. The parent who stays calm can make wise decisions, reassure their children, and handle the situation effectively. The one who panics only spreads chaos. Calmness is not weakness. It is power under control. In just a few pages, James Allen revealed a profound truth. You become what you think about. Your thoughts shape your character. Your character shapes your circumstances. And your circumstances shape your destiny. Oprah, Mandela, Rowling, Gandhi, all of them proved this truth in their own way. And so can you. Change your thoughts, and you change your life. If you found this breakdown of As a Man Thinketh valuable, give this video a like, subscribe for more deep insights, and share it with someone who needs a reminder of the power of their thoughts. Remember, your mind is your garden. Plant wisely,